Love reading time, but warning, this is definitely a message from somebody who wants to come back. This is definitely a message from an ex from your past. And if you don't want that, I need you to scroll, because I don't normally like doing these, but this one is very intense. Dear Spirit, benevolent beings of light, what does this ex need to tell the viewer? The truth only, dear Spirit, for this viewer. Please think or say out loud, I allow this reading. You must. It's about consent. All right, there we go. Be optimistic. You are enough. Take a leap of faith. Not what I expected to come out from this deck. Oh, really? Message from Cupid. I have never had a message from Cupid. I've never said that in my life. If you asked me 15 years ago if I would ever say that and think it's a real thing, I would have cackled at myself and made fun of myself. Really? Aphrodite and Cupid are both in this. Holy crap. All right. You want to scroll, but you might want to stick, because I never... Hello, Cupid. Please don't shoot me with an arrow that makes me go to a karmic. Thank you so much. He just goes, I would never. Aphrodite's like, we're not going to have that happen. So let's give some homage to Aphrodite. Thank you for being here, Cupid. Thank you for being here. I feel ridiculous even saying that. 1, 2, 3 on the clock, forward steps. So we're just going to move on, because this blows my mind a little bit. But the message from the romance angels, from the Cupid, take a leap of faith. You are enough. Be optimistic. They want you to realize that the problems from your past was a different past. If you can understand that a new timeline is a different you, and that the previous past was a different version of you. Rick and Morty might be a good example for a lot of you, where they're going into different lands and there's different Rick and Mortys everywhere. Think of it like that. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for that. There's so many of you that will understand that. Okay, so we'll use that more often. In Rick and Morty, there's so many different Ricks, so many different Mortys, and you know for a fact from that show, if you've even seen a clip of it, there was Pickle Rick. So that's certainly not the same past as the Rick from the, the whatever suburbia reality. Same kind of connotation, theory, example for you is who you were then. The things that happened in that past with that person isn't who you two are now. Also, if they have abused you or really harmed you, this is not this person. Spirit wouldn't, Cupid wouldn't, Aphrodite wouldn't, I wouldn't ever give a reading where the ex was the abusive one. So if that's who's coming through, you need to love yourself more and feel the enough within you that we can sever that finally for you. You might need to book a cord cutting with me. Use the link in my bio, okay? Because that's like their fish hooks stuck in you still, and you can't just get that out from a little, sage smoke, all right? I want you to be able to take this leap of faith with the optimism that is necessary. Everything that is starting to change in your life for the better, you never imagined could have happened the way it happened in all of your scenarios, in all of your fantasies. So give that optimism a chance when this person comes in, because maybe when you met them then, maybe they were an alcoholic, maybe they were addicted to drugs, maybe they were just having some serious mother wounds or father wounds where they were, you were like, this is not a safe thing. Maybe they just wanted to have kids and you didn't, or vice versa. There's a lot of different things that could have caused the two of you to go on this path, because it's not the person you had immediately like, I don't want that person. That's not what this is. This is the person who had to veer off your path and vice versa, because you both needed to go on solo quests to get you to where you both are. Yeah, mother wounds came out. They are now divorced from the mother wounds, like totally severed it, figured it out, understood, been doing healings on that. You've also been healing some other wounds, and I'd like you to look more into that, no matter your gender, no matter your pronouns, because whether it's the type of person you're attracted to or the type of friends and coworkers and bosses, the gender wounds of mother and father that reside in you, even at small levels, can bring in problems in all the other categories and additives of people. So you could have those kinds of things going on with the mother wound, and the more you clear that out, the more even your love life and your money life gets better. Okay, but look at that, communication is coming in, because they're ending this separation between the two of you, and they've been making this space in their life for you. They daydream about a life together with you, and this is no trauma bond attraction. They've done their healing, and there is only you, my sweet. Look at that. I cut the deck to you are perfect for me, and yes, they want to marry you. Wow. Your guides and theirs are working on making this happen. Fears were just holding them back for so long, but I just cut the deck again, and it is the I love you unconditionally card. Now, they do watch your social media, but not it's not a creepy thing in their feeling. It's more like you are their precious jewel, you are their precious one. And it sounds kind of creepy, but it's more like so sacred, so wonderful, especially through this whole awakening, this whole new timeline. They've stepped into their emperor, empress, high priest, high priestess status, depending on who they are for you. It can be a combination of both, also realize. And they want to apologize that all of it had to take so long, that you had to go through so much. But the title card coming out means that Spirit is intervening and helping with this. I don't know if I said the card as it came out. Where is it? That's so weird. Literally the card that came out that I don't see at this moment, that's hiding, I guess, but it's, oh, there it is. I don't know if I said it. Both your guides and their guides are making this happen, and it's interesting that I needed to tell you that again, even though I probably did. But communication is coming in from your guides, from their guides. Also, you can tell your guides to tell their guides to tell them some stuff. Be nice about it, but that can also help move this forward, all right? You got twin flames that came out, but it came out kind of in reverse. So this is a past life connection. But realize this isn't a toxic connection. This is somebody who is your divine mate. This is your kingdom spouse. You might be stuck on that phrase because of it being such a big thing lately, and realizing that kingdom spouse and divine mate is the actual true term that you actually want. Okay? They're loyal to you and this union, and they want reconciliation with you. There is no karmic in this picture anymore. Their addictions have been cleared out. They do love you. They've never stopped loving you, and they've been working on their insecurities. Plus, they've been working on their father wounds, and so have you, right? So, an open heart is the only kind that allows healthy love in and out. And please remember, you got take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. You are enough. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Be optimistic. Keep in mind, you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. So instead of saying things out loud like, or in your mind about what you don't want or what you're not going to deal with again, because unfortunately the universe has this weird thing where you're like, I'm never and not gonna deal with a toxic person again. The universe hears, I'm gonna deal with a toxic person again. Instead, I am only going to allow healthy partners to come into my life. High-pitched sound, yes, 757 as I said that. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future, all right? You just need to open your eyes a little more in a way of removing the subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. Abandonment wounds, rejection wounds, neglect wounds, with the mother-father wounds. They're very prevalent in most everybody on the planet. But the more you look into it and see how it can present, or how it could be settling within you, causing you to settle in subconscious ways you don't realize, the more you're able to see through real eyes, that's their wording, so that you can see all the truth and all the gloriousness too, as well as the true one for you. Because very often, if you don't heal a lot of that stuff, the only people you wind up being attracted to are the ones that are trauma bond attractions, meaning they're connecting to you through wound patterns and the mirroring of those wounds to you as the catalyst to force you to be like, why? So that you have to find out to heal, so that you cancel that attraction in the wrong direction and pulls focus back to the only true healthy ones. And that's how you start making that transition from how come I keep picking people that don't treat me right, to having a person that treats you as the unconditional true. They are the one. You have met the romantic partner you seek. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. They will start stuttering over their words with you, because a new love, a new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or someone from your past. This is coming in. Use the link in my bio. Book yourself a private reading. Half-an-hour readings come with a Reiki session, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal, which is good because as we're discovering things, I can be adding healing. And you're going to want to become a live subscriber because you missed out on the full moon special session, which I did a white blessing for the month and so much more. And I don't want you to miss out anymore. I love you. Book your reading. All right.